Hi everybody, Doug Lindsay here at you. August 1st, 2017. Well, I've been doing some serious thinking this afternoon. Little bit different than normal people think. Just so everybody knows, I have schizophrenia and PTSD. Don't hold that against me. I still can think out hard problems, which I have. I went outside in my yard today without my shirt on, barefooted, and I was earthing, connecting to the earth, having the sun hit my body. It makes me think better. Of course, I wear my sunglasses. Don't like the sun in my eyes. What I came to, not only was I right, consciousness does come from the water, but it's in our water cells in our body. I am right. I'm convinced 100%. But not only that, I figured out how life on Earth started. Literally. I couldn't believe it myself. But that's what happens when you connect to the Earth. You get some extra energy. And when you drink, literally, magnetized water all fucking day, you're having that ordered water in your body, it literally cleans you out. It helps you getting to think clearly because it hydrates your cells quicker. It's immediate. It's not like normal water. After you drink this, probably within 10 to 15 minutes, you go to the restroom and pee. Like clockwork. Sometimes when you drink regular water, you drink water, you might not go to the bathroom and pee for hours for the water to absorb into your body. Yeah, I know I got sidetracked a little bit on that. It's okay though. I'm just letting you know how I operate. Anyhow, while I was out thinking in the sun, earthing with my feet to the ground, I discovered how the first cell was really created. And I'm going to explain it to you. Starting with the earth already being shaped and formed with crust. I'm not going to get into geology. I'm going to start with the earth being filled with water. The entire earth would have been filled with water completely. That's the only thing that would have existed. It'd be the first thing on earth as a material. And it's water. And I am saying that it has intent, consciousness. It's alive, and it has memory. You can prove water has memory this day. And there's experiments that show this, that has evidence. What I'm going to say is as the water receded, evaporated into the air, made clouds, scattered, all that good stuff, as the water evaporated and dry land existed, when the moon started pulling the waves and crashing, creating spheres, which are bubbles. Now, this is bulk water. It's neutral. At this point in time, intelligence, and I'm calling intelligence evolution, and evolution learns as it goes. I'm assuming, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just guess, whatever the current science is on it, I'm not sure. But we'll just go with however long they say on their models, because I'm not sure how long evolution took to satisfy itself with memory to making spheres, bubbles, perfect spheres. Could have been millions of years. We're at practice over and over making bubbles. I don't know. Most likely it did, because it would have came to perfection. Now, what I'm saying is a bubble is when it comes to a bubble, the water would not hold its shape very long. You got to keep that in mind. There's nothing to hold it and hold it together. There will be soon, and that's where life's going to come in. Now, this bubble that nature has created, most likely practiced for millions and millions of years, just to make sure it was right, perfect. Unless it had done this before in another universe, then it would already have the memory. And I'm talking about where the universe came from. I know I got an answer for that too, but I'm not going there. I'm going to talk about the life on Earth. I know how it happened. What happened is, as evolution practiced making these perfect spheres hold together, they'd hold together for a brief amount of period of time. Not long enough for anything to live, until evolution kicked in and invented a lipid. A hydrophilic material. As soon as the bubbles crashed on the beach, a lipid formed, sealing the bubble. And when that bubble was activated with infrared light, it immediately charged like a battery, i.e., a magnet. Therefore, you had the geometric sphere consciousness already in it with memory and intent and intelligence, created the first life form in a bacteria. Life was created. And when that bubble with a lipid membrane surrounding it was exposed to light, immediately it created an exclusion zone, which Dr. Gerald Pollack demonstrates in his laboratory as evidence of this operation. The hydrophilic membrane, the lipid, would immediately collect the negative charge, the oxygen molecule, and it would pull it close to the membrane wall. At the same time, the exclusionary zone would push the positive charged hydrogen atoms away, creating a denser, more powerful battery. A negative charge, which grows more powerful with light added, and even stronger with infrared light added. You have a negative charge and a positive charge. When they are connected, it creates a battery, a magnet, positive and negative. So that's what holds the bubble together, is the membrane is electrified with the energy created by the battery inside the bubble, with the negative charge and the positive charge. It's a battery. And from there, that's how life evolved and became organic. verified by the evidence in the laboratory. Hold on, I'm cooking rice. I'll be back. Got to make supper for my son. I got more to say, and we're going way deeper. I really solved consciousness, everybody. I figured it out. Anyhow, with the bubble crashing on the beach, holding its shape with the lipid membrane that evolution invented, intelligence. It's alive. It's a positive and negative charge, creating energy. It's a battery. I think it's a magnet, because I think magnetism is holding it together also from the charge. That's how life first began. Think about it. Water has memory. It is the oldest material as far as liquid water is concerned. It was on the earth first after the earth crust was built. Water was. And it's intelligent, and it has memory, and it knows everything because it's been around since the beginning of when earth had allowed water on it. Water has consciousness, and it evolves, and it has evolved from bulk water, which meaning neutral, because it did not have a hydrophilic material to create the exclusionary zone, which makes water a positive and a negative. Energy, a battery, magnetism. It became alive. At that moment, created life. Whatever was the first material to be made, I'm not 100% sure I can't remember what they call it. But I believe it was the bacteria. There was a single cell bacteria, which that's exactly what the water bubble would be. One cell of life. It's perfect. And that is beautiful. And it's simple, just like nature would intend to make it. So, not only is it consciousness, it's actually energy, and it creates life, literally. Therefore, our consciousness is in our cells water, surrounded by hydrophilic membrane, a cell. Consciousness is confirmed It is solved, and I did it. I hope people can understand what I just said. I hope you can comprehend it. I did it as simply as I could explain it to you. I can go further in detail because I figured it out more. I understand it totally now. I just figured out how life was created. And I think I know how the universe was first created. I think I know. I'm not sure. I don't really want to get into it now, but I got a hunch because I did figure out consciousness. It's solved. Now we need an experimental researcher to do a scientific study and verify and prove what I just said. It's a battery. Every cell is a battery. Has an exclusionary zone, which creates the negative and positive charge. And when light hits it, it supercharges it. That's why it's important to go out in the sunlight every single day. Go out and charge your batteries. Now you know. Start doing it. Earth, like I did. I've been doing it for years. Love it. So, our consciousness is in the water. That's where our memories are also. So I figured out where consciousness exists, where memories are, and how life started. I also think I know how the universe was created, but people probably won't believe me either, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I think I figured it out. Thanks for watching. This is an update on consciousness. I figured it out. Not only did I figure not only did I figure consciousness out, I give the best explanation any person has ever given on Earth. It has to be true. Everybody knows water's life. Most people understand water has memory. Not only does it have memory, it has consciousness. And it holds memory for us. And that's where I think the electrification of our cells, the charged batteries, the positive and negative, charges the whole damn body. That's our consciousness. That's where our consciousness dwells. That's why you can't find it in the brain. It ain't there. It's in your cells, but it's in the water. Think about it. It makes sense. Some people may not agree. So what? I don't care. Don't bother me a bit. You can disagree all you want. Poke a hole in the ideas. I was specific and clear. And I drank my magnetized water before I went out and stood in the sun and earthed and started thinking. And everything that I wanted to know came to me. And it had to be explained to me again a couple of times because I wasn't concentrating very good because I only slept 4 hours last night. I'm hoping I get 8 hours tonight. I think I will. And one other thing I didn't mention about my guerrilla living is I'm doing a daily intermittent fasting where the only times that I eat is between 8 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The rest of the time, I only drink water, which it's okay because I eat like between 1,750 calories every day to maintain my weight because I like my weight where I'm at. I like where I'm at. So I eat exactly. So I eat exactly about the same amount of calories every day. So I stop eating around 4 o'clock, and I don't start eating until about 8 o'clock in the morning. I feel great. It works. It's supposed to be really good for cell regeneration. And also, just so you know, I'm still taking my 0.01 milliliters of cannabis oil. Everything's going great. Looking to get a great night's sleep tonight. I'm really tired. Now I feel accomplished because I've actually explained the idea. Sorry about beating around the bush, everybody. I got it down this time. Watch, and you will be converted to the truth. Thanks. Have a great day.